Hey guys, on this episode of Gotta Love the Philippines, travelling from San Carlos City to Siquijor, coming up. So welcome to this episode of Gotta Love the Philippines. Travelling from San Carlos City to Siquijor, basically via Dumaguete. So my name's Mark and I'm just telling it as it is, trying to keep it real, sharing my experiences in the Philippines, setting up at home, buying a lot, and those vids I'll be posting a bit later. So here we are, this is in the port of Dumaguete, and it's a busy port, and I gotta say trying to get through was pretty tough. If I had to do it myself I'd be struggling. We had to go back and forth between the Coast Guard, which means getting inside the actual port and then going back out, and then we had to come back in and get something else stamped and then went back out. And we did need our vaccination certificate or One Health pass. I only had it on my phone. I left all my documents back in San Carlos, which apart from my passport, which was a bit remiss. So yeah, we got everything through that night. It took probably half hour, I reckon. And as I said, I wouldn't be struggling. I think if I had to do it all by myself without someone knowing English at least, oh man, you'd be relying on the ticketing office, security, Coast Guard, all those people to be speaking some sort of English, which I think would be tough. So yeah, just be prepared. COVID certainly isn't over by any means. Masks required, though a lot of people don't wear them. I guess a lot of Filipinos don't even drink while they're waiting, so it's understandable. I'll get back to you with more travelling from San Carlos to Dumaguete via motorcycle in this episode. Wow, what a trip, 3.5 hours. As I say, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, and we're back finally on Siquijor. Tide's out a bit, very warm. So yeah, this video is, as I said, is about traveling around the Philippines. Well, getting from San Carlos City to Siquijor via Dumaguete. But I'll also comment on our trip we took from, let me see, Cebu to Toledo to San Carlos. So it's definitely not like in the West travelling around the Philippines, guys, that's for sure. And it took me, well, I'm still getting used to it, getting used to the difference in travel. Those sort of things, like Cebu to Toledo to San Carlos, basically you're losing nearly a day in travel. I hate saying I've got to think of something else, or just say nothing, enjoy the view. But yeah, you lose nearly a day. We left Cebu quite early. I think we were at the van by before 7. It only took us an hour to get to Toledo, and the boat was supposed to leave by 11. And they do tell you to get there 2 hours ahead because there's no online booking because it's so busy at the moment. So, I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, we got there and waited and waited. Like, we got our tickets, there was no drama getting that. But I think the boat left like 2 hours later. And we found out, and it was slow, guys, it was really slow. And we found out that there was problems with the boat, which is why it was running late and why it was so slow. But no one told us, like at the ticket office, at the port. It was real weird. We were even joking with a Filipino woman about how much fun it is in the Philippines just waiting around. But what I'm getting at, guys, is you just got to adjust your attitude, adjust your expectations. Look, it's not Australia, it's not the UK, it's not Europe, it's not Canada, it's certainly not the US. So you just got to accept it, not get frustrated. It's the worst thing you can do is start getting frustrated and upset and angry with Philippine officials. They can make your life really difficult, guys. So just kick back, get another coffee or water. If you've got a Filipino spouse or partner or friend, let her do the talking and negotiating. No point in you putting your 10 cents worth in, so to speak, and getting upset and telling them how they should run their country or how they should run their business or whatever. So anyway, traveling from San Carlos to Dumaguete, we went via our little motorcycle, our Sniper 155, and straight off the bat, I gotta say, we'll be looking at another seat. We'll be looking at a better padded seat or something like that, guys. It was, after about an hour, it was pretty uncomfortable, and I must be getting old. I was looking for a break after an hour, but I think we've done it. We stopped for sort of lunch, fuel and lunch, and then kept going. But man, I was really suffering. I'm not as young as I used to be. And it's roughly 150 k's, 150 clicks. Not sure what that is in miles. But 150 k's, San Carlos to Dumaguete, and it took us, with the stop, probably close to 4 hours. Without the stop, maybe 3.5, but it's just crazy. I think our top speed was about 80. Through the smaller towns and that, you really don't want to speed. Like I said in previous videos, it's like playing dodgem cards, except you definitely don't want to come off. There's dogs, chickens, children, lots and lots and lots, I mean lots, guys. My friend Julia was saying probably in San Carlos alone is 50% of the people on the road don't have a license. So you definitely do not want to get into a situation or into an accident. Not only will you not have insurance, they, especially being a Westerner, they may try and convince you that it was your fault. So again, it's having a bit of local knowledge, but also having a Filipino with you at times. I hope I never get into an accident or a situation like that. Also with the top speeds and that, I think most of it's like 60 k's, 60 clicks. There's not a lot of signposts around, guys. So through towns it's even less. It can be 30 clicks, but San Carlos, it's free for all. There's just so many people speeding, and we actually nearly got cleaned up by a young fella as we were going through an intersection. He's come just ripping along, but yeah, lucky nothing happened. he avoided us in time, but it was close. And we had probably 3 or 4 like not close calls, but close enough. We had some guy on a motorbike coming the other way, nearly cleaned us up. I mean, he was literally 2 inches from our handlebar, and they just don't care. They just keep riding along. There's no aggression, no beep beep. I was well on my side of the road, but he must be paying more taxes or something. And then another time was my own fault, just bad judgment. Wasn't so much bad judgment. I went to overtake this truck and there was a motorcycle coming the other way. Now most Filipinos will just overtake, but move from low speed. Stuck in that habit of giving way to oncoming traffic. But in the Philippines, it's a bit different. They will give way to one another. They'll not give way, but they'll tolerate 2 motorcycles passing in the one lane, like oncoming. So I call that a close incident. It was more poor judgment. But anyway, better safe than sorry, guys? So yeah, it took us about 4 hours. We stayed. We got away late because we ended up buying that piece of land in Calatrava. We had to see the attorney, and we got a mortgage agreement made up between us. So that's in another video. I'll see if I can put in the links. And then the port at Siquijor. Oh man, that's another story. But we were aiming for the 7 a.m. I think there was a 6 a.m. as well. Different freighting company, Alistron. And we went with Montego. But anyway, 7 a.m. and you're reading the links, and it does say get there at least 2 hours ahead, and I'm glad we left early. We left at like 5, left our hotel room, and it was just around the corner, the port. And trying to find the port office, the ticket line office it's not where Google said it was. Neither was the hotel where Google said it was, Google Maps. So that's just another thing to keep in mind, guys, a bit of local knowledge. If your Filipino doesn't know the place, well, then you're going to have to pull over and ask someone. So both times with Google Maps it was close, but sort of way off as well at the same time, if you know what I mean. So if you expected it to find yourself off the bat, no chance. You're going to have to ask a local, and again, not everyone speaks English fluently, so that's where having a Filipino friend definitely comes in handy. So anyway, I digress. So unlike Toledo, Siquijor, it's a lot more, the infrastructure's a lot better, but what we had to go through was, because Siquijor is its own province, I believe. It's not part of Bohol, it's not part of Negros, and they do have not restrictions, but a different way of doing things. So they want to see vaccination certificate, ID. So I left all my certificates, my hard copy certificates, back in San Carlos, sorry. Lucky I had a copy on my phone. One of the security guards wasn't going to accept it, but anyway, the procedure was we went to go and get our ticket. We're told, no, you have to go and see this security guard. I went and seen the security guard. He said, no, you have to go and see the Coast Guard. Oh no, sorry. He said, no, you need hard copy of your of your ID, so you need an actual photocopy. So we went back to where all the little shops were near the ticket office. There's the guy there selling photocopies, I don't know, 5 pesos a copy or something. Couldn't copy off the phones, you had to have your ID, so I had my passport, driver's license. Julia had her Philippine driver's license. Got a copy of that. Went back to the security guard. Oh no, you've got to go to the Coast Guard. so we go to the Coast Guard. He gives us a stamp. He has a look at my One Health pass, or my, I think I showed him both, the international vaccine certificate and One Health. And yep, I'm happy with that. He stamps a bit of paper and gives it to Julia. Go back to the ticket office. I will say there was a guy there that helped Julia, but no one to explain the procedure. But when Julia got back, he puts her at the head of the line. She goes, "Oh, here, Mum, I want to buy these tickets." "Oh no, you need the ticket or the stamp off security now." So the port security, port authority, whatever. So we go back down to the port authority. And this is what I mean, guys. It can get frustrating, but Philippines is a developing country. I mean, that's what we come here, because it's different, because the people are beautiful. It is a beautiful country. So anyway, we go back. We get a stamp or a ticket off the port authority. Head back to the ticket office, finally get our ticket. And then it was a matter of waiting around half an hour, I think, before we could board the ferry. So we just went, found a little stall around the corner, got coffee. Julia had a bit of breakfast. Just killed half an hour. Went back around, had all our paperwork, but at the entrance to the port, they've got this big gate where they let all the transport through. You had to pay, I forget, 60 pesos or something. And I think then you get another ticket. And then we went around to the waiting area, Montego passenger. Had to pay a terminal fee of 15 pesos or something, and they want other tickets. And Julia said, "Oh," the guard said, "just take your bike around to the right." I'm like, "Where? What are you talking about?" So Julia's gone inside, I'm on the bike, I take off, and this security guard waves me over. He goes, "Oh, on there, sir, where's your papers?" Give him the papers. He goes, "Yeah, just go on the boat, sir." So ride down to the ferry. They ask for the papers again. Yeah, give them the papers. Yep, on you go. So next minute, Julia's calling me, "Where are you?" I was supposed to go like just around the corner and wait for her while she got the terminal fee and something else sorted out. But anyway, we finally got here, guys. Beautiful spot. It's pretty warm today. First time in Siquijor, seventh visit to the Philippines. First time in Siquijor. I wanted to come here for a long time and finally made it. Don't know how many days we'll be staying, because we've got to get back to San Carlos, and I think I don't know if there's more paperwork, but there's something more to do with the lot. As I said, I shall try and put a link in the description for that video. Buying a lot in the Philippines, or if you can buy a lot in the Philippines as a Westerner. And as you probably already know, a lot of you may or may not know, you cannot own land in the Philippines as a foreign national. There are exceptions, but very few and far between. However, yeah, look for that, guys. And this is the place where we're staying. Nice little place. It's more my style. I love the sort of the native style of cottages or huts. This needs a little bit of renovation, but it's not too bad. They got the tin roof, which I understand the NEPA, the proper NEPA only lasts sort of 5 to 10 years. It does keep it cool, but yeah, tin, what, you're going to get 20 years or something out of it. So it is what it is. Here's the lovely Julia. Say hi, Julia.
Hi.
So this is our little abode for the next... So 2 of these great little lounges. Oh, I'm just doing my video. Nearly finished, hun. Geez, they missed that when they were cleaning up. That's not ours. And the bed, I love the timber floors, guys, and the bamboo furniture. Big fan of native furniture. They've also got, I've seen mahogany furniture, which looks good too, but cheap. So I think we're paying about 1,700 pesos a night here. I don't believe it includes breakfast. This is a fan room. I'm not sure if they've got aircon, but I thought being by the beach and on the beachfront, it wouldn't be too bad. Although it is warm, but we'll see. And decent sized shower, guys. Decent size CR. So yeah, it's a tour of our little cottage. Like I say, right out onto the beach, basically. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Stay safe, everyone, and peace. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.